bottom end's probably not any good.
I cannot figure out why this engine does not like head gasket heads. All right, we're back from sick week. It's the Tuesday after. We've got everything unloaded, packed full of cars. The Rotson has Cheez-Its all over it, probably because of rye. This thing we're about to tear into and see what all the carnage is that's happened inside the engine at a SGMP. The diaper is full. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked under there to see if it's oil, coolant, both, mixed. Don't know. I can verify the head is broken. I don't know if you guys have saw that yet. See if we can get in here and take a look without a light. I don't know if you can see it without a light, but maybe. The head is cracked across the front there, and then, oh yeah, you can definitely see that. That's all broke. Broke across there, and then way back there, there's a big chunk hanging out of the side. That's not supposed to be like that. So, we're not really sure what come apart, other than I know I didn't make the 3/4 shift. It got on the limiter, and I was trying to get it in. It stayed on the limiter for a lot longer than I would like it to be. And when I let out of it, looked down, noticed the car was dead. Tried cranking it, and it just smoked out of the cowl while I was cranking. At that point, I was like, "Oh, buddy, this ain't good. This is not good." So I think it destroyed a bunch of stuff in there because it happened on the limiter. You can see in the log, there's a section where it's on the limiter, and about in the middle of that time frame it's on the limiter, you can watch the coolant spike to like 32 PSI or something. So that's where it happened. That's where it all went wrong. So we're gonna tear into this thing and see what's broke. So one of the biggest telltale signs of what's happening here is what is the engine diaper full of? Is it oil? Is it just coolant? Hopefully it's just coolant. That would be cool. And then maybe it just broke the head. Maybe the head had an imperfection. That head has been frozen, busted, and welded back up before. So I'm really hoping that that has something to do with it. That'd be really cool. So I've got the engine diaper loose. It hangs here and hangs on this bolt on the front of the head right here. I've already got out. I'm gonna see, without lifting the car up in the air. Oh, well. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like oil. That might tell us what we need to know. This ain't good. I'm gonna get this thing up in the air, get the rest of the diaper off so I can tell what's going on. It actually looks like it might just be water. It doesn't look oily. It sounds like water. That's good. I think I'm gonna get the drain pan over here and try to catch a lot of that. Where this is gonna come out at. But, oh yeah, there's another bolt there. Try to like let one corner down. That would be cool. Let one corner down. These diapers suck. But all this water that's in here would have went under my tires on the track. And all down the track. That's another thing. All down the track, ruining the surface. I got enough on it as it is. But this would have really been bad. Yeah, it's water. All I'm seeing is water. There's definitely not a hole in the oil pan, or there would be oil everywhere in this diaper. I don't see anything with the oil pan. Holy moly. Man, I could have swore this thing ripped a wrist pin out. We're gonna have to tear this thing apart. just water in the diaper is good. That means the block is probably okay. No promises. No promises, but I'm hoping the head just had a bad spot in it where it had frozen busted. We welded it back up, didn't catch all the cracks, and the head failed. If that's the case, this bottom end will still be good. Oh no. This bottom end will still be good to use in something else, or as a spare, because I'm probably not going to use it in here again. I'm going to really attempt to use this 427 again. I'm going to give it a good solid try one more time. We'll see what comes out of the oil drain plug. There's probably going to be some water in it, especially since the head's broke. Definitely got some water in the oil, which, you know, it didn't run, but so it probably didn't hurt anything bearing wise. Probably going to be a whole bunch of water coming out of here. So I'm going to try to push this farther away. Oh boy. This magnetic drain plug kind of pain in the butt. I mean, it's a little watery, but not that bad. So, since we didn't find anything crazy in the diaper other than water, and the oil didn't have a whole bunch of solid piston chunks falling out of it, next step is I'm gonna set this thing down, pull the shifter off, pull the trans out of it, and then pull the turbo kit off and yank the motor out, and we'll pull the head off and see what happens. Got these sick dry brakes now. That's nice. And then those will stay with the car.
The bathtub was probably held it together.
The exhaust manifold was definitely holding it together. Ooh, buddy. That's milky. Ooh, God, buddy. Not good, buddy. Somebody died this one. I think I had one. I don't remember if it was 6 point or 12 point. Shallow well. Oh, it's right there on that thing. It's a 1/4 inch drive, though. I don't know if that'll do it.
Oh, them rockers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 22 foot pound.
So, pull this one out. Then it looks like the corner of that head's gonna fall off. All right. That's good. I have to find all those washers.
I thought it was chunks of head falling off. Back in his head.
Well, the pistons
Definitely warped the heck out of that gasket.
Yeah.
The pistons appear to be.
Yeah, right.
The pistons are in one piece. The head gasket's not in great shape.
The valves look good too.
That's what I was looking at. That hole,
It don't look like it hit it.
That's not great.
does that hole not look lean?
But well, it would have washed it with water.
Yeah, right.
That is bad. Golly. I think it's still kind of connected.
I probably tap that thing on hammer in.
Golly. Yeah, I'm sure you can tap it with a hammer and get it out, but buddy, this whole corner is busted all the way off. It's cracked around the top and everything. Well, that was a good hit until it wasn't. Cracked all the way to the seat right there. All the way to the valve seat.
Okay, so no well done. I know.
So
Championship.
the head looks like to be the only casualty. Honestly,
Block looked fine.
I think the bottom end is okay. Pull that gasket off without cutting yourself open. Don't cut your fingers off.
Why does gasket suck?
Yeah, because it's warped. Because
Yeah.
it blew it up. It's
I
warped.
love how the dowel is in the gasket still.
Yeah, that's supposed to be stuck in the head, not the gasket. Because the gasket's warped up.
Bad. Hey, cut that video and then I'll get this off. I'm just kidding. The 19 layers won't come off there.
There's 7 layer, I believe is what they are. Yeah, 7 layer. Well, that's cooked.
Is the block supposed to be cracked right there?
Look at that. Oh, it rippled it. Okay, well that sucks. That's junk. If this is good, then I'm gonna have this decked, and I'm gonna pull the rings out of this and open the ring gap up. Put this back together for a spare motor with open up ring gap. Put another camshaft in it.
No. If it had a cam in it, I think it'd probably really help.
Yeah, and this will be a good spare for something else.
Man, there's no telling how much cylinder pressure added at the top of
Oh,
the whole limiter,
Bunch of it.
especially that being cracked.
Man, it cracked that and had a whole bunch of cylinder pressure.
Yeah.
On the limiter. It did not like the limiter.
This thing had that RV towing cam in it.
Yeah, it did not like the limiter. And it cleaned that piston really, really fast.
Yep.
Because it didn't run long or at all after it cracked it and sucked the water in.
Push it up again.
So it looks like the bottom end is good, which kind of sucks, honestly, because now knowing what I know now, we could have put a head on this at SGMP.
Mm-hmm.
We could have fixed the car and kept going. I think something's wrong with this combination that's causing it to do this, because this is the only engine I've had this problem with. But we could have put a head on it and kept going. My only fear with doing that was that we put a head on it, we keep going, we get to Bradenton, we push the car again, we're right back here again. Whether it's a blown head gasket or a broke head or whatever it is, we're right back here again. I think there's something wrong with this combination that's causing it to do this. So we're just going to totally start over. I'm going to take the 427 and we're going to go to Andy's at Huntsville Engines in the morning and talk to him about what's going on with the drain back and figure out what we're going to modify in the block to help that. And hopefully go back in the car with the 427 and the new trans and make a lot more than 15 pounds of boost. At 6 Smokies, the only pass that motor's ever made, day one of 6 Smokies, was 15 pounds of boost was max down track, and it went a 578, I think it was, with the synchronizer. So that thing with some real boost and that transmission is going to be nasty. And our next race that we're signed up for is Speedfest. And what's the date for Speedfest?
May 28th to the 30th.
May the 28th to the 30th.
26.
So hopefully we can get it all together.
Gives us a
Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the wheels. Well, it gives us a couple of days.
His face when he said Asian. Yeah.
So as far as the car goes, I'm gonna pull the wheels off of it and clean them, and put this thing in the trailer, and it's going to Taylor's for cage work. And then hopefully get this thing back together well before that date, so we can actually go to a track and do some testing before we show up with no clue what we're doing. Well, we're going to show up with no clue what we're doing either way, but Let's get it done. Not good, buddy.